Hi, boys and girls. This is Ms. Kathy. I'm so happy you've joined me today for another story just for you. Chapter 7, Setting a Trap. The next morning, DeeDee crept silently out of the cabin so she wouldn't wake her parents. Zach looked up at her with pleading eyes. "Okay, you can come too," DeeDee whispered as she took the leash and hooked it securely on Zach's collar. At the horse corrals, DeeDee climbed onto the fence and called softly, "Angel! Come here, Angel!" The Appaloosa horse raised its head and stared at DeeDee. Then it nickered and walked over to her. "Hi, Angel," DeeDee said, holding out her hand. Angel let DeeDee pet her head and scratch her ears. "Hi!" DeeDee froze when she heard the strange voice behind her. "Don't worry, it's just me, Eagle Feather." DeeDee turned around and saw a boy her age with jet black hair and black eyes who looked a lot like Ruth. "I haven't seen you before," DeeDee said. "How do I know I shouldn't be afraid?" The boy laughed and jumped up onto the fence too. "Because I wouldn't hurt a fly, that's why. I was with my mom yesterday. That's why I didn't come and say hi to you and your friends. What's your name?" "My name is DeeDee Adams. I live in Mill Valley." DeeDee narrowed her eyes like she had seen Shorty do the day before when he was puzzled about something. "Are you sure your name is Eagle Feather?" "Uh-huh," Eagle Feather said. "Are you Ruth's brother?" Eagle Feather nodded his head. "You met my sister, huh?" "Yeah, she came over to meet us when we got here." DeeDee forced a smile. Could Eagle Feather be the kidnapper, she wondered? Ruth said he likes to sneak around quietly. Zach tugged on the leash. "Oh, I forgot to introduce Zach. He's my dog." "Hi, Zach," Eagle Feather said. He waved at Zach. "I wish I had a dog." "Do you have any pets?" "No, my mom says we can't afford any, and Dad lives in an apartment building that doesn't allow animals." DeeDee hopped down. "Here, Zach, come and meet Eagle Feather." Zach wagged his tail as Eagle Feather jumped down and knelt on the ground. Zach walked right over and put his front paws up on Eagle Feather's knee and got his ears and head scratched. "Zach is usually scared of people he doesn't know," DeeDee said, surprised that he went right to Eagle Feather. "But he seems to like you really well." Eagle Feather wrestled Zach to the ground, and Zach jumped back up ready to play. Eagle Feather picked up a stick and tossed it. Zach ran after it. "What are those on your feet?" DeeDee asked. Eagle Feather looked at his toes and then twisted his head to look at his heels. "What?" "The shoes you are wearing." "Oh, these are moccasins. They help me sneak around in the mountains because they're quieter than regular shoes." DeeDee had an idea. "Can you sneak up close to animals?" "Sure can." Eagle Feather looked proud. "I do it all the time." DeeDee tried not to act too suspicious. "I should go back to my cabin," she said, when Zach returned with a stick. "Can I play with Zach?" Eagle Feather wanted to know. DeeDee frowned. She didn't like it that Zach was so friendly with Eagle Feather. What if Zach likes Eagle Feather better than me, she wondered. Besides, she didn't want Zach to be out of her sight, especially after his repeated disappearances. Eagle Feather noticed DeeDee's expression. "That's okay," he quickly added. "I have to go home and wash the breakfast dishes anyway. It's my turn." DeeDee knew she had made Eagle Feather feel bad, and she tried to make up for it by coming up with another idea. "I'm going back to my cabin," she said. "Do you want to come and meet my friends?" Eagle Feather hunched his shoulders and shook his head. "Maybe later," he replied. Then he stuffed his hands in his pockets and shuffled down the trail toward Wild Horse Mountain Lodge. "I feel really rotten," DeeDee said when she got back to the cabins. Chris and Maria were rummaging around in their van. Chris poked his head out of the van. "Where did you go, and why do you feel rotten?" DeeDee told them about meeting Eagle Feather and how she didn't want him to play with Zach. "Now I feel rotten because I don't think he has any friends," she said. Maria hopped out of the van. "I found it," she held up a Polaroid camera. "It was under the seat." "Great!" Chris exclaimed. "I told you I grabbed it before we left home." Maria looked at DeeDee. "Why don't you think he has any friends?" DeeDee sat down on her cabin steps. "Well, I was thinking on the way back from the corrals that in a few days we will all be going home. Probably all the kids who come here for vacation have to leave after a few days. He probably doesn't even want to try to make friends because they'll just go away." "That's probably true," Chris agreed. "May I see the camera, Maria?" DeeDee asked. Maria handed DeeDee the camera. "Do you want to take a picture?" DeeDee was concentrating hard. "I think I might have an idea how we can solve the mystery of who keeps trying to kidnap Zach." Sammy appeared in his cowboy hat and cowboy boots. Did I hear someone say mystery? Are we going to solve another mystery? Willie echoed, rolling up in his wheelchair with Coco on his lap. Maria waved for Jenny to hurry up and join them. Come on, Jenny, we've got a mystery to solve. The Shoebox Kids huddled closely around DeeDee as she explained her plan. I've got a question, Chris said when DeeDee was through. What are we going to use for bait? Everyone looked at DeeDee. Willie spoke up. Or more precisely, who are we going to use for bait?
The story you have heard today is a chapter of the Shoebox Kids, Book 10, Adventure on Wild Horse Mountain, written by Eric Stoffel, edited and created by Jerry D. Thomas, and used with permission from the Pacific Press Publishing Association. If you're interested in any other books published by the Seventh-day Adventist Church, please visit AdventistBookCenter.com or call 1-800-765-6955.
This podcast is a production of the Carolina Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church.